Hello and welcome to a video by me, JokeJunk94. As I continue Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. Holy crap. Of course, it's been a while since my controller decided to play up, but it's sorted itself out. So let's go and go into Tartarus for the first time. Are you ready? Yeah, that's why I'm at the entrance. Let's go. Looks for losers as well. I don't need it. Of course, this is the tutorial, so you can't fail it.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Alright then, it's time to kill some shadows. Yeah, let's begin, let's go. Yeah, but it's a tutorial, you can't fail. Give me that medicine. And there's a shadow in front of us, yeah, I know. I know how to play the game, it's who. Why does that play with advantage?
Takeda has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
I don't need it, but for the viewers, yeah, sure.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Yeah, it's simple enough.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
It's weak to fire. Aggie time.
A wisely chosen attack.
Alright, give us an all-out attack and we'll win.
A complete victory. Great job.
Thank you. Oh, Snuff Snow, that's actually alright. That refills your SP. I actually think that's the better one. Have a look. Oh yeah. Persona 4 Golden 8 tells you specifically how much it refills it by. But in this game, apparently not. Yeah. Yeah, this is the only tutorial, so you're stuck on the second floor, technically. I guess first floor is where the party starts. Yeah, I did it last time and he robbed me of my advantage, you twats.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Yeah, explain it to him.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics.
The first time an enemy is analysed, you may have to wait a while for the results. Yeah, a turn. You wait a turn. But from then on, whenever you analyse that particular enemy, you receive the results straight away. While you are selecting your target, if a question mark appears above the enemy, then that particular enemy has not been previously analysed. You can select Analyze from the Tactics menu or press the L1 button to issue the request.
You follow?
Yes.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can explore.
Yeah, fire.
Why don't you give it a try?
I already know.
Roger. I'll attempt
To expand on what she was saying, if I can't bring up my personas, can I? I'll have to show it in a minute then. I'll talk about the different skill types in a sec. Let me just destroy these guys.
Exploited the enemy's weakness. Awesome. You struck the enemy's weakness.
And the all-out attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
Using the all-out attack in FES isn't always the best option. In Portable and Persona 4 and Golden and everything beyond this game, it is, because it makes no difference if you leave them down. But in this game, if you leave them down, they have to waste their turn getting back up. So if you leave them down and don't all-out attack, they waste their turn, so they don't actually get to attack you. So really, you only use your all-out attack if you can kill them with it. At least that's my strategy. In Persona 4, they got rid of that, so you can get up and attack in the same turn regardless. And the same applies to your characters as well. If you get a hit, like a critical hit or weakness hit on you, you can't. That person can't attack that turn. So if the main character gets a weakness exploited, he's screwed. Like I said, in Persona 4 they did change that. In fact, the combat got simplified a bit in Persona 4, made it a bit easier. But as you can see at the top, there's different skills. You've got Slash, Strike, and Pierce. They're the 3 physical moves. In Persona 4, they made them all into just physical, but in this game, it is the 3 different types. And you've got Fire, Ice, Electric, Wind, Light, and Dark. Fire is Agi, Ice is Bufu, Electric is Zio, Wind is Garu, Light and Dark is Hammer and Mudu, something like that. Now, you get different types of different things. You get Repel, which obviously means you repel the attack. You get Strong, which means you resist the attack to some degree, you take less damage. You've got Null, which means it does no damage whatsoever. And you've also got Absorb, so you actually absorb the damage and heal. And there's also, Weak, as in just weak to it. And later on, you'll see skills like, I don't know if it's in this game, it will be, like, Green Wall. See, if you activate Green Wall, you'll actually make them more resistant to wind. And of course, in Orpheus' case, he's weak to Electric, Zeodyne. Well, not Zeodyne, it's too early for Dyne moves. And Dark. And Light and Dark are insta-kill moves only. So they're less likely to hit, but if you're weak to it, you're at risk if they have it. So if I come up against the Shadow with Mudu, I'm screwed, basically. But that won't happen. Light and Darkness don't come into this game until about the middle game. And you also get 3... Well, actually, that's a lie. You get 4 tiers of moves. You've got Agi, which I have. That's tier 1. Then Agilo is tier 2. Agidyne is tier 3. And Ragnarok is tier 4. However, Ragnarok, in particular, is cert exclusive. It's only on a single persona. I don't know if you can actually get that done by fusion. I don't know if you can move that on by fusion. I don't think you can. I'll go into fusion later on because that's not in this game yet until like after the first boss. So, but that's how you acquire new personas. But that's all later on. Another snuff style. I'm pretty sure this is fixed. Like fixed items. Yeah. I know how to approach the freaking shadow. Come on. You can like bring up the menu and it will change the direction immediately. Here we go. Once again, no player advantage. Come on, game.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Last battle? I did it in the first battle because I am awesome.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
I was just talking about this, so yeah. Do my job for me, please.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again. Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up.
That does make this game sound quite easy, but it's not. 'Cause it goes both ways. Like, if one bad move and you're dead. It can punish you if you're unlucky.
This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea. Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Conveniently, it's gone from one of them to two of them, then to three of them. So basically, as you've already seen, fires their weakness, and if you get a critical hit or hit their weakness, you get one more. However, if I attack him again, I won't get the one more because he's already down. Even though it's his weakness, it will kill him, right? So all I got to do is, and when that plays, that means you've either scored a critical hit or hit their weakness.
Enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
That's a good way to know that you've hit them because you can miss. You can miss your attacks.
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack. Here's our chance.
Oh, that attack! Let's do this. Now I had a Steam message.
Potential to grow even
Don't you know what busy means? I should just pay offline, shouldn't I? Ruining my recording. And it's shuffle time. As you'll see in a minute, you'll see how it works, but on the left is a persona. The sword is an item. The wand with the leaves on it is bonus experience, and the coin is extra money. Sometimes you get cards with like a skull on it. And that's bad because that means the Reaper will likely appear. It makes it quicker. That we'll worry about when we get to it. Because you have to kill him at some point, but he's at level 80 odd or something like that. So like, if he spawns now, you're dead. I mean, it's a half fight as it is without Armageddon, I think it is. But all this is a later one. You don't have to worry about this yet. After battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. Of course, if you already got that persona in your list, not the compendium as you'll see later. If you've actively got it, you can use it right now. You don't get it. It just gives you nothing. There are other cards, each of which has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want to try to pick it. I butchered that. I want the persona, which is right there. So yeah, they get shuffled about, that's why it's called shuffle time. And you got to find out which one to pick. And it gets harder than that, it gets faster, but there's also another one. There's other types of shuffle times. Where they all go off the screen, like one by one, and they come back on the screen one by one, and you got to figure it out from that. But you'll see that later. As of now, this should be straightforward. Yes, I have looked and fixed it. I think you can store 4 personas base. It's 4 or 6, and it goes up by 2, up to like 12, based on your player level. Speaking of which, is now level 3. Well, I think this is the end of the tutorial.
Yes, my skill level has.
Actually, there might be one more fight. Yeah, I think there is. And Takaba is the medic. Junpei also uses fire, so against these guys, even if I run out of SP or miss or something, Junpei will cover me anyway. Oh, this did better. Okay, one moment please. Right, I'm back, let's do it. Now you can tell by the size, like the bigger the shadow, the more shadow there is in it. So the bigger it is, the more number they contain. You also get, like, I think it flashes purple, which means it's the strong shadow for that floor. And of course, even though it's big, it may be weak because the shadows are rubbish.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually.
Just the all-out attack.
You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
Well, we've done it 3 times, but yeah, sure.
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team's comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yeah, as I explained, there is, like, times where...
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once.
Just be warned, retreat isn't 100%.
There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible.
Like, if you fight a boss battle, you can't escape, but even in like, this situation, it doesn't mean you will escape. The only way you can guarantee escape in battles where you can escape is to either use Trifuri, which is a skill, which guarantees retreat, or use the item that does it.
This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
I mean, it's been a while since I've played this game, so I'm not quite sure on the items. But usually, once you get past the need of Trifuri, like Persona levels, you don't need it. It's rare anyway. And the battles will get a lot harder. This is the tutorial. From this point onwards, the game starts basically. Yeah, I took the right guy there. I did.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. Nice.
And with one. With Yukari and Junpei doing nothing.
Exploited the enemy's weakness.
Good job, guys.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
And one other thing. The all-out attack is actually one more type of attack. Not, like, fire, ice, wind, wind and everything. It's also almighty attacks. Which doesn't get listed on the Persona skills. But it's Mega Diamonds and all that sort of stuff. You'll see it it's like late game moves. And generally speaking, it's rare for a shadow to be resistant to that type of damage, but it does happen. And the all-out attack is classified as almighty damage. But you don't know if they resist it or not because it doesn't scan for it. You have to find out yourself. A lot of the complications of the battle system will come in later. All the different types of moves, persona switching, that sort of thing. I want the item. That's on the right side. The cup is to refill some of your HP and SP. I think it's just HP at rank 1. There's also that 10 rank, so the higher the rank, the better it is. And we'll get the rapier. Because the tutorial's now over, so the health refill is pointless. And the persona we've already got. So, might as well just take the item.
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Oh. That's odd. Usually there's more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you'll gain some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dome for today. Access point, yeah. And you can tell them to split up to find items and stuff. But they can get attacked on their own. So it's riskier. So you only really do it in floors where you've either killed most of the shadows. Keep going first because there's an item here.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
Junpei nicked it.
Wait, I found something.
Yeah, I found it first, you hogging twat. Regroup.
Everyone, return to the leader.
And we'll leave. Good, you found the access point. I know that was so hard. Alright, let's go. What did Junpei get? Another medicine.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
It was easy.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass.
No, I kicked some ass. I did all the attacking here. All you needed was all that attack. That's easy. I did the hard work.
But damn, I'm beat.
You did nothing. Next to nothing, mate.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
Well, you can't think much of us then.
At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I and I am thou. Oh, I've got to press X. Thou shalt have our blessing. Why do you have to use fancy English? When thou choosest to create a persona of the Full Arcana. The Full Arcana social link is a story social link which you can't not max out. It's impossible not to do it. There's a few, I think there's 2 or 3 that are like story dependent. The rest are, you have to follow it on your own. The power to create, yeah. Was that rank 1 or 2? I think that was rank 2 because that wasn't a new social note. The music's a bit different. I like how. Oh no, we could have just gone home. Come on, guys. Yeah, but like how will soon be over. It will be the next day. Yada yada. We know this. Yeah, let's go. I'm going to try and avoid fusion until I get the compendium, though I usually don't because I need them for the social links.